Guys, welcome back to another daily dose of Arsenal. We don't have much transfer news in this video, but we do have a few little updates that I thought it was worth making a video on. I didn't upload yesterday. I just felt that there wasn't much news to talk about. Just felt that would be a bit of a waste of time for both of us. But yeah, we're going to get straight into it. We got an update regarding Pedro Neto. Obviously, it's just been confirmed recently by the Arsenal Twitter that Nicolas Pepe has joined Nice on a loan, season-long loan, and there seems to be no option to buy. So I think this works. It works well for both sides. If Pepe does really well, better than expected, then obviously also can raise the valuation. However, at the same time, if it doesn't go well, that means we're stuck with Pepe for another season. However, with this loan, I do feel it's been a sad ending for Nicolas Pepe. Honestly, I think that this is probably the end for Nicolas Pepe Arsenal. I do feel a bit sad for him. I do feel he was a bit mistreated during his time at Arsenal. I feel like there were some really good moments where I really felt that this was his moment where he really could step up. However, he just wasn't given the chance by Arteta. I mean, I'm looking at that Wolves game where he came on and changed the game, 1 goal, 1 assist, rewarded by the next game with starting on the bench. So he has been a bit unfair on Pepe. I do feel like he has been harshly treated, but obviously then it was a bit justified sometimes when he used to come on. You did expect when you do come on for like 50 minutes to at least prove something. But I think that there were some games where he just kept he just didn't attack the fullback enough, and I think that's what really let Pepe down eventually. But yeah, hopefully I wish him the best. I really do hope he goes to France, finds his form, and really smashes it, just like how our previous loanees have produced. But yeah, hopefully it works out for him. But yeah, regarding Pedro Neto, David Ornstein basically updated us with this deal, and apparently it's looking like Wolves are it's going to be a really hard deal to complete. With Arsenal coming so late, it seems that Wolves are really adamant they want to keep Pedro Neto, and the only way we even sign him is by paying a ridiculous fee. However, this does go. There are some positives. I mean, if you look recently, Wolves just signed a striker, so people have been assuming maybe this is a Pedro Neto alternative. I don't think so. I think they needed a striker and they got him. I do feel they are confident in keeping Pedro Neto. However, I would be disappointed if Arsenal don't sign Pedro Neto, especially when we need a winger. I mean, we can't rely on Marquinhos and Saka for the rest of the season, because I don't expect Arsenal to sign anyone in January, and it would be like it's just not possible for Arsenal to rely on Saka and Marquinhos, because simply Marquinhos would not be a good enough backup for Saka if anything was to go wrong. So I do feel that Arsenal would be really playing a big risk if they don't buy a winger. However, I think Mikel Arteta does know that. I mean, in one of his interviews, he did talk about needing a reinforcement in the attack. So hopefully Arsenal are still in the market for wingers. Hopefully they get one done. Do I think it's going to be Pedro Neto? That's the issue. I feel like this will be a really hard deal for Arsenal to pull off that. It's almost like Arsenal are not willing to pay that price. The Wolves value him. That's why for me, I don't really have much high hopes on this transfer. Hopefully I'm wrong, but from the reports and the way it's looking like this will be a really big deal to sign off, especially when you look at how the value of potential Wolves will be valuing Neto when he just signed a contract last summer. So for me, guys, I think that if you are having high hopes on this deal, I think maybe lower your expectations a bit. I think that this could be a really hard deal to pull off, but hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully also do look into it and sign him, because obviously one of his agents, Jorge Mendes, I think that's something Mendes, Jorge Mendes or something, did work with Arsenal previously in signing Fabio Vieira. So hopefully the same thing could happen for Pedro Neto. But yeah, the next update is regarding Tielemans. Apparently, more reports are coming out that Leicester are now valuing Tielemans to 40 million, and apparently that's putting Arsenal off because they feel that it's too expensive, especially when he has 1 year left on his contract, which is understandable. And apparently Arsenal have also personally agreed contracts with Tielemans. This was reported by Ben Jacobs previously, so we do know Arsenal do have a firm interest in Tielemans. However, it's a price. Arsenal are looking to get around 25 to 30 million for Yuri Tielemans. However, I feel like this is just a waiting game for Arsenal. I think they are trying to wait down the clock, where Leicester are really desperate, especially coming up to the last few days, where Leicester realize they need to either sell him because he's not going to stay, and they risk him losing him for free, getting nothing in return. So I think that's Leicester's plan. But at the same time, how long can they wait? Because the more they wait, come January, Yuri Tielemans is able to sign to another club for free. So Leicester do have to be wary of that. However, the same thing can go to Arsenal. The more Arsenal delay, the longer Arsenal delay, the more of a chance that Yuri Tielemans could end up signing for someone else. You look at Liverpool, you could look at Man United. Both teams are need midfielders. Who was to say that they won't be interested in Yuri Tielemans? And this is especially with Lucas Paqueta going to West Ham, man. I don't even want to talk about that much. That just annoyed me so much, seeing Arsenal and Arteta and Edu really allowing that. For me, that just annoyed me. So I think we need to get a midfielder. I keep mentioning, it only takes one injury to someone like Granit Xhaka or Thomas Partey, and we're back to that midfield we had last season. Like Thomas Partey, he will get injured. It's 100%. He's been injured every season since he's been here. He will get injured again, and we'll have to go back to that same midfield of Mohamed Elneny and Granit Xhaka, which simply isn't good enough, because we saw it happen last year. So why are we going to do it again and expect different results? It's just crazy. Honestly, it's stupid to think that we could do that again. Hopefully Arteta and Arsenal really do identify the midfield crisis. However, I worry that they don't see it as they don't see the midfield as important. I think they are confident in that midfield, which I find stupid. I mean, especially after last season. When you look at, we only added one midfielder, who is Fabio Vieira, and he might even play in that midfield three. He could probably play in the front three, and with Fabio Vieira, with his lack of experience in the Premier League, could be a big factor. So hopefully Arteta look at that midfield and invest in it and get Yuri Tielemans. But yeah, I guess we just have to wait for a few more days. But yeah guys, that's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys next time. Remember to hit that like button, turn on bell notification, and subscribe so you never miss another upload.